Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to be doing another product update, product review and update because I just got a new belt. So here I got the SBD lever belt. And I got the inzer 13mm forever lever belt. There's a few different types of inzer belts, so I thought I would identify for those who know your powerlifting belts and inzer well. You all know how it goes. And obviously SBD just has the one belt so far, the lever, 13mm lever. Awesome lever on this thing. So we'll start with this. So what can I say? Awesome belt. Obviously the lever is amazing. It's next level. The leather, very nice looking belt. Leather, which is, I mean, looks great. Also feels great on. The only downside for me is when it comes to doing log presses, because I'm doing strongman, it's not ideal, as the log tends to slip around a bit on this slippery leather here. So the belt itself is, I mean, very stiff. Obviously I usually like to keep it rolled up most of the time, and it's taken a while to break in. I've only had it for a couple months now, and yeah, both belts are really quite stiff. I mean, this is also a 13mm. I actually just got this a couple weeks ago, and really need to work on breaking this thing in. This one is harder to actually, once it gets caught in the holes, it's not coming out. It really kind of latches and almost just claws right into the side of it, and it's gonna take a while for that to be able to, it's gonna be a lot of time, you know. I should really be taking it on and off often to get it worn in a bit. The reason why I got two here is this belt actually is a bit too small. It's on the last, I can only put it on the last hole basically, and it's tight. Perfect for when you're squatting, not so good when you're deadlifting. I just did a deadlifting competition about a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't even wear this because it was just too tight. And as if you guys deadlift and squat, you'll notice that you probably want to bit the belt a little bit looser on the deadlift. So I thought, well, I better go buy another belt, and so I can have that option to switch up belts, which is great. I mean, I really think they're a couple of the best belts in the industry, and price wise, I mean, you're paying $300 pretty much for this guy. I mean, is it worth the money? It's SBD. Obviously SBD is expensive. Anything you buy is expensive with them. Honestly, the inzer I picked up for about 140, which is a bit more reasonable. I've heard with these that the lever sometimes will snap. You know, it's a pretty standard lever. It's good, but obviously when this guy came on the market, there's nothing that compares to it as of right now. So this thing is absolutely amazing in my mind. So yeah, they're both amazing belts. I'm growing a lot thicker in the core as I'm packing on a lot of weight. I went with an extra large on the inzer, and then I think this is just a large. So honestly, I would recommend either one depending on your budget. I mean, you can't go wrong with this guy. I mean, all around, I think for what I do, strongman, this is a better choice for me, as I do need a belt in many of the movements I do, and its material is it's kind of that suede leather, and it looks like something you wouldn't mind getting dirty as this. Just looks like almost a showpiece, to be honest, but really I enjoy it for my squats. So there's a quick review on a couple belts here. I've been getting a lot of new product in. Here's my basically crate full of stuff. As I'm getting more in depth in the training and competitions coming up, there's a need and demand for more stuff to stay safe, and like Mark Bell's got a lot of great stuff, which I'll probably be doing reviews on soon, on helping you with your form, and like the slingshot here, and got my singlet here I'll be using in the powerlifting meet. But anyways, thought I'd share that with you all, and hope you enjoyed the review. And hopefully if you're deciding on maybe a belt to buy, this will give you a little bit more help with your decision making. Anyways, I am done for tonight. Take care.